Down 2.5.
Hello, folks. I'm the Red.
Forward.
This is Terra Invicta. And last we left off, quite a few things happened in a row. Well, not in a row. Over the last episode.
30 feet, 2.5 down. Straight
First,
shadow.
we declared war on Russia as the U.S. It's our pretty much the only major nation. It is the only major nation we have. We have a bunch of other minor nations. But the U.S. is the powerhouse of our faction right now. Second, in retaliation, I'm fairly certain, we don't have proof, but I'm fairly certain the Humanity First, the controllers of Russia, assassinated one of our counselors.
413 is
After that, Exodus sent a
Okay, everybody, T1, stand by for T1.
military force, a ship, the first military ship in space, I'm fairly certain. Well, first human military ship in space, over to what is now Xanadu Station, and blew it up. It was named something else beforehand, but I mean, that station blew up. And we rebuilt Xanadu, I think just a little bit above its orbit, but basically in the same position with the same intention of this space stock here, which is, we can actually see,
Looks beautiful. Roger.
is working on our first military ship, which we will use to retaliate against Exodus. Don't tell me to keep the chatter down. Maybe we should focus back in here on Earth. We also saw China, under the control of the Protectorate, launch a war on Mexico, also under the control of Humanity First, although the Resistance has gotten some footing in there. So honestly, we're looking like we're shaping up for World War III, also in game. That actually happened before we started building the ship in, like, it was all concurrent. Everything just kicked off last episode. Speaking of which, last episode, I believe, is the first of our episodes now going daily. I believe this will be our second episode with our daily schedule. I haven't really had a regular schedule up until now. I've had, like, on and off things I've been doing but I've never really announced it or anything. Never really kept to it. But yeah, I think we're gonna keep on a daily schedule from here on out. Yeah, that's the orders. But you actually want, in-game orders, Rajit. Let's see, what do we want to do? It's been a while since I've played. We did defend the US. Crackdown on Nigeria ran off, which we're fine with. Our guy that got arrested in Mexico, I don't know whether we were assassinating or whether just examining someone here, but that's why he got arrested, because he was in Mexico. Rajit, you are an investigator. Let's have you investigate someone. So India is ruled by the Protectorate, right? You're still under the control of the Protectorate. Who's controlling Brazil? What's your deal? You could be anyone. We do have an agent in the Academy. We also had an agent in the Protectorate.
Standing by for orders.
But they flipped.
I work for you now.
Told us they stopped reporting to us. I was also thinking, and it's actually probably easiest if I think this is the easiest easiest way to get to this list. So, Denmark, Sweden, Taiwan, Canada, I think those are your big... what I'm looking at, very specifically, is mission control. This is boost, this is mission control. Why is it... What's the 16 in parentheses? 916. We were looking also at Taiwan, which is 7. Sweden is... Oh, that's Finland. Sweden is 3. Again, what's the parentheses? Is... Well, you're not part of a faction. I genuinely don't know. What is the parentheses mean here? Like, these numbers are going up, obviously. Green arrows going up. Our what? 106. Oh, this is the maximum that it could get to is 106. That's what the parentheses mean, right? So, Exodus, if we go Intel here, and we go resources, your mission control is 51. You have a ton of mission control. Ours is 23. So this is like a good 20% of your mission control here. Sweden gives you 3, Taiwan 7. Taiwan is... Okay, let's begin with easy things. Relations, Exodus, Taiwan. You're no longer an ally. You did send military ships to destroy... Ostensibly would probably be listed as U.S. property, right? Also, we're down to 4 militaries by the U.S. We really did a number on the trying to invade Russia. That was, that just did not go well. Who else? Cuba? No, not Cuba. I wonder where else all their mission control is coming from. It is possible that some of their mission control is coming from the ships themselves, not the ships, the stations themselves. I don't know if that tech is available. It's Tingong. I'm clicking on Luna. We got want sites here. Settlement core eats 3 mission control. Well, it's theoretically possible. I don't know if it's actually the case at all, but what I'm thinking, I'm looking at Canada here, and yes, we do have the ongoing war with Russia, but we also have Russia blockaded, and they're just dumping everything they have into the military and building an army, but they're not going to get out of the blockade. Well, not anytime soon. So what I'm gonna do is, I also don't know how long we've had this oppression running up. What I'm going to do is wait until our militaries, as the U.S., all repair themselves. That's the first thing. We don't want to... Why? Wait, what? Oh, is this military? It's coming to Mexico. I'm looking at this arrow pointing directly at North Korea, which is one of our other nations that we have under our control. I'm like, wait, are you invading North Korea and I just didn't realize it? But no, they're just moving into the Sea of Japan.
We'll restore peace to this nation.
Reporting in.
Axel, you're trying to calm the U.S. Let's tick time along here. You're advising...
Standing by.
Oh, you're advising Aristawati.
Surveillance complete.
Is our academy agent. Your Project Exodus and an attorney, so
Person
we're
of interest surveilled.
definitely gonna
Wrapping
keep
up
looking
here.
at you. Your... There we are. We've got a couple of Exodus agents we're looking at. One cracking
Violence
down
is
in
abating.
Nigeria. You're reducing the unrest in the U.S.
Prepping
But-
for next mission.
Someone else is
We're
trying
winning
to
their
raise
hearts and
it.
minds.
Things are stabilizing.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
We want to slip out as soon as Humanity First sees you. Because you're just... Oh. You are just not protectable. You have terrible espionage and terrible security. What I think we're going to do... this will give you a couple of security, but you would have to be government for it, and you're not. We have lost our control... Wait, hold on. Do we still have our control point in Japan? We do. So... You could take control of this, which would give you both a point in espionage. You would have to become a criminal. You're Romanian evangelist. That's where your origin's from. This would be... It would give you a point. I think what we're going to do is augment. You can become... criminal. Why did it deselect some of our orgs here? Oh, these you can't be a criminal for. The Jet Propulsion Laboratory and the Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory. So you're gonna take this. What bonuses did these give you? I mean, these were bonuses we had for our overall effects, yeah? Let's assign the aerospace org to you. None of these are ones that are jumping out as things that you need. You are a government agent, but you're busy. You are not a criminal. You're not anyone we're worried about. I want the Jet Propulsion Laboratory more than anything here. If you drop the Draco laboratories, you could get the jet propulsion laboratory. And that brings our mission control all the way up to 24. You are a government agent. You have minimal administrative capabilities right now. The Perseus Interactive, it's giving you an espionage and a persuasion. The espionage, we do have multiple people with better espionage than you. I'm going to take off Perseus. And I mean, I don't know if I needed to take off Perseus, honestly. But the point of doing so was to get the Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory back on someone. So I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Our engineering points. Yeah, we want multiple people with that in case someone gets captured and whatnot. I don't know what happens if you lose control over that. If you lose all of your engineering points, because the engineering points are what allow us to have this second personal slot of tech development, and right now we are focused entirely on our own tech. We are not caring about the rest of the world. We keep getting assassinated. You are waiting to become untouchable. I was originally thinking billionaire, and you might do billionaire after untouchable, genuinely, but right now I want you to become untouchable. Just because we need some kind of, you know, central talent. And oh, I did not actually look at what that was saying. Was there new things in the tech pool? Is that what it was saying? If I look at, ooh, I mean, this could get you an extra point of espionage and persuasion, which honestly is your deal. And then anyone else can pick up one of these? No. So reconfirm assignments and keep going. Nice and easy. Our spies.
Please keep me
Oh,
safe.
sorry, you're advising. I keep saying it doesn't matter how many times it happens. I'm going to keep getting confused
Wrapping up
by
here.
it.
We have got some intel on our target.
Okay, you're theoretically loyalty 0, although... No, I don't see anything that's saying that you would
Cleaning things up.
be listed as loyalty 0. You're theoretically
Things are
loyalty
stabilizing.
18. US is down to 1.
Wrapping up
I'm
here.
not going to tell you to do this again, because what I think we
Public
need to do
opinion is moving in our direction.
is focus in on Russia. We can't invade Russia. We found that out when we completely trashed the US military trying to do so. Okay.
Our efforts didn't have any effect.
Prepping for next mission.
You might go to... I might have you go to ground here in a moment anyways, just to get you out of sight of Exodus. And then we want want to take over Ukraine. The Ukraine has been cracked down on.
Ready to go.
Axel, go ahead and purge them from Ukraine. Actually, purge is espionage base. You're looking. Yeah, no. Our other investigators
Standing by for
are
orders.
busy,
At your
so
service.
you are going to be the
Where
one
do you need me?
purging humanity first out of, and go ahead and take the 32. It's a lot of
Targeting the
influence,
opposition.
but it's fine.
Standing by.
Except if you went for a hostile takeover, there's nothing you'd be competent at. You can assassinate? It must be an org giving you the option to do so. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it's literally the Sumiyoshi Kai? Is this a Yakuza family? I don't know what to use the word. A Yakuza organization? But what I'm going to have you do is just take a brief moment, go to ground in Kazakhstan. You can go to ground.
Initiating deep
I don't
cover.
think it matters. I don't think it ever matters where you go to ground. And everyone else already has a job appropriate for them? Yeah.
Going silent.
You're not going to do more than one tick of that.
I have new information.
Yeah, this loyalty
Prepping for my next mission.
is genuinely 18. You're a
Surveillance complete.
survivor. Oh, transparent. Your loyalty is always exactly what it looks like. I mean, I could have. Well, here's the thing. Ooh,
Cleaning things up.
you are genuinely loyalty 0.
We were unable to increase security.
Critical failure. Jeez. Okay, stop doing that. So we're gonna flip you. Control point lost in Azerbaijan. We have Georgia though. We could put some more weight into Georgia.
I'm on your side.
Again,
We are in control now.
it doesn't matter how many times
Cleaning
it
things up.
happens, I'm just not going to remember. Oh yeah, no, that's our flipped agent. I look at that and go, what are you doing? Who are you and where are you? Every single cycle. Okay. We're no longer cracked down in the Ukraine.
Where to?
So you protect us in the
Making
Ukraine.
things safe for our people.
Ready for my mission.
Assassination is
Ready.
espionage based,
Your orders?
which means, Yuri, you're actually the guy to do assassinations. Take as many ops as you want. 64. I mean, that's. Take 61 ops. Well. Okay, so being seen. Well, hold on. If you're seen, if you're known, what I'm going to do is have you go to ground.
Going silent.
Standing by for orders.
I
Standing
could.
by for
You're going to.
Ready to go.
Flip. Yeah. This counselor. You can take 32 influence. We make plenty of influence. I'm not worried about influence costs.
I'll make an offer they can't refuse.
Ready for orders.
Axel, you are our military agent. What I think is you should augment your administration, and you can take another, and I'm gonna buy it. We're gonna, like, it doesn't matter if I'm paying some extra. I like having just all the special forces on our payroll. And yeah, the espionage, you're still just not going to be as good a candidate for the assassinations. But what you can do fairly well is increase tensions in Russia.
The people demand justice.
Acknowledged. Where to? Acknowledged. Ready for orders.
Ajit. Detaining people. Let's try to detain this counselor. He'll be easier to assassinate.
Eyes
them,
on
right?
target.
Protecting our interest.
Okay, you've defended our interests.
Going off the grid.
You're going off the grid. I'm remembering to ignore you.
We've gained an agent.
Yes, we flipped this agent. Thank you.
Cleaning things up.
I gotta
work
remember,
for you now.
turn this down. I don't want you deliberately failing missions and giving yourself away.
We've got the package.
You managed to grab that counselor.
Long live the revolution.
You're going to repeat this mission. Let's try to disrupt Russia. Victor 20. What are you? You're in Earth surveillance. So you're just looking. We've completed an outpost core on Mars. Which is nice. Outpost mining complex. 60 days if built in space. You're going to need 9 power. We can do fusion piles now, which will get us 20 power. Hydroponics will reduce the crew's needs. And I mean, so we're getting 20 and then we're spending 20, so go ahead and have that be your thing. I think we're working, and you've finished. This module will be built end of the month. If we switched one of you with a fusion pile, honestly, it's not going to save us a lot because these aren't actually the full crew that the hydroponics bay can. I mean, this is for 120 crew. Let's wait. We don't really need to worry about it right now. We've consolidated control over Ukraine. If we go relations, let's ally with the US. Okay, now we've got
Standing
you
by.
flipped.
Standing by.
I'm going to want to go and assassinate this guy. Nigeria. Yeah, this is an easy target now. No one's looking at you. I'm gonna say
They won't see me coming.
give you
Where
8
do you
ops
need me?
to do so.
Standing by.
Axel, continue your mission.
Reporting in.
Brigitte, go to ground.
Going silent.
Ready.
I'm here.
Ikov, if I said increase unrest, you just are not capable of doing so. But you could continue to promote us in Russia. Yeah, you don't need any money to do it. It's not... I mean, maybe a little bit will help.
We must persuade the people.
What's the up?
And... oh, they did crack themselves down in the Ukraine.
Where do you
so
need me?
I actually
Where
do
to?
want...
Ready.
before you go to ground, go purge this. Yeah, take a full.
Terminating the opposition.
Ready for
Before-
orders.
And Adriana, why don't you grab the second point in Georgia?
Putting our people in place.
Your crackdown. Let's. Sorry, I meant to click confirm, not cancel. Let's crack ourselves down in Africa. Okay, China is invading Mexico. Nice. We can confirm those assignments. I think they're good.
Target eliminated.
There you go. Good assassination.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
The people will come to our
Your
side.
security is 0? Wait, hold on. What? How? Why? I guess once someone finds you, you're relying on your espionage. Once someone finds you, it's over. Wow, I did not
Death to
see
tyrants.
that. I've never processed that. We are going to continue trying to increase the unrest in Russia. You're investigating alien
supporters are in
activities in the
place.
Ukraine.
Cleaning things up.
Georgia. I mean, we're gonna continue on along with how we've been treating you. Yeah, we're giving up Ethiopia, right? That is Ethiopia. I'm recognizing the flag. Nigeria. My bad. The struggle to smuggle. Ikub confronts Rajit over his smuggling. Get some perspective, snaps Rajit. Facing an alien invasion, we need money. Who cares where it comes from? That's exactly why our practices need to be above board. Ikub retorts. We need to appeal to humanity's best nature if we're going to unite against the threat. Wait, isn't Rajit
Mission
a
in
government guy?
progress.
This sounds like he's... Yeah, he's a government guy. Like, I don't know why he's being the smuggler here. So we can piss off one, piss off the other, piss off both. But we get ops if we piss off both. And ops is a thing that we struggle with collecting the most. So I think our next moments are going to be
We are in
spent,
control here.
investigating each other.
Ready for my mission.
Go ahead. Defend our
Securing
interests
our control.
in the
Ready for my
Ukraine.
What's the op?
At your service.
Standing
Nigeri,
by.
investigate Rajit.
Investigating target.
Rajit,
I'm here.
investigate him back.
Eyes on target. At your service.
What's the up?
Yeah, you go to ground now. Actually, your security is 24. 25 is a cap on skills, right? Counselor attributes may never exceed 25. So your security is almost perfect. I mean, you have Delta Force, 3 U.S. Special Force ops. You have the Office 39 from North Korea. You have this game company, which is like some, apparently, it's more militaristic than the U.S. military special forces. And then you have the Shield of the Devoted, which, wow, okay, that's where all of your actual protection's coming from. But yeah, just, you don't need to worry. You just continue to disrupt Russia.
Where to?
Where do you need me?
The rest of
What's
you
the-
actually do have to have
Ready
worries
for my
about
mission.
your safety. But not Axel. You're laying low. Cool. Means that someone knows
Making
we're
things
working
safe
on you,
for our
right?
people.
Okay, so take
Wrapping up
me
here.
there, and I want to see how this works now. This... protected until September 15th. Yeah, so these all refresh now whenever you protect. Lets you...
I have new information.
Okay, so Rajit needs some
Nothing unusual found.
kissing up to. I want to get
Public
his
sentiment
loyalty
is increasingly with us.
up.
The people will be free.
Getting abductions reported. The Ukraine. There we are.
Control, let me know when he starts his yaw here.
Where? Yes.
How's your miss been looking now?
That seems to be as much as I'm allowed to zoom in right now. But safe to say, there's Sierra 1, our first military ship. So what we want... is to go flip, skip, destruction. I mean, we're gonna build another one.
Get that telecom, ED, go.
I'm going to say, let's check our research. We're doing composite armor. Actually, the Hydra Language is going to come up soon. Oh, we weren't actually doing composite armor. Why? Why did that? Well, that was my mistake. We would have actually been doing everything total faster. Yes, we would lose some efficiency, but the amount of efficiency we'd lose is relatively minor. Whoops. And I'm not going to actually change this. I'm just looking, yeah, is it Hab living quarters? No, that's quarters. Supply depot, strategic lobbying, solid core, molten core, graphene batteries, orbital core. That's the next thing on our list, so that we can buff up our stations. I don't know if it would be... It's going to get us more efficiency to do that, but... Echo 1 is still one ship. Maybe... Maybe we found another platform? No, platforms cost 2. Okay, so the orbital core is definitely going to improve our efficiency. You're spying for the Academy.
Don't let them find out.
We have a mining base on Mars. I didn't see what the message was there. I just it kicked me there because there's someone there. So, oops. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're... Wait, hold on. Okay, you just look weird because you're missing... You just have the... I guess that's true whenever you zoom in real close on any of these things. They're missing... The art on the planet's surface does not match the actual base indicators here. Yeah, we're gonna have to eradicate Exodus. I mean, they did attack us.
Ready for orders.
More or less unprovoked. I don't remember if we assassinated. We assassinated someone early on. I don't remember if that was an Exodus person and they just held a grudge since. I don't think so.
I'm here.
Not that our assassination early on was retaliatory. Okay, you're
At your
checking
service.
Najuri. Najuri, you can check that.
Ready to go.
Adriana, I want you to inspire Rajit.
I'll speak with them.
And then Axel and Ika,
Ready.
you continue your
Acknowledged.
thing there. We can click off both of these. And that, we're not going to launch our ship for the retaliatory strike yet. We're going to make sure we have a couple of them first.
I think we had a breakthrough.
Yeah, so 4, 5, 6. Let's get up to at least 10 or 15.
Surveillance complete.
Wow, yours is also low.
Please keep me safe. Don't let them find out.
I think Exodus realizes
We've
they have
moved
a
the
lead.
needle.
The uprising is underway.
We have completed the Hydra Language project. While it will take some time to fully comprehend the Hydra language, we have now identified sufficient patterns and repeating elements to establish the core concepts behind it. Essentially, their method of communication is twofold: an auditory aspect, much like our own, and perhaps more importantly, a ferrocite-based aspect, which chemically and wordlessly conveys the emotional context of their otherwise functional speech. We can now proceed with direct translation of the spoken element, should we wish it. It remains to be seen, however, how efficient any attempt at communication will be without replication of the chemosensory element. So, we've unlocked the words. We can write their language. We can, use specific words to write their language, and even that might be a little rudimentary. We might not have like a large vocabulary. We might have kind of a reduced vocabulary. But we lack any ability to do the equivalent of body language or tonal inflection, which are a large part of human communication. Most importantly, it would be noteworthy that a lot of tonal inflection can be very similar. While there could be like nuances in inflection between various different languages, they might have their own unique inflection patterns. Some aspects of inflection are transcendental. They transcend specific languages. The obvious one would be yelling. Just screaming something, conveys a certain emotional tone. But we can't even get that part right yet, because all of that is within their ferrocites. They're not going to scream things. They have no... they might scream to project something, but their ferrocites are how they communicate body language and tone deliberately. So... or maybe not even deliberately. Whatever. We have rudimentary language with them.
Understanding precedes devotion, Superior.
We've completed Learn Their Language objective. Learning the language of the Hydras, or so the emissaries are called, has been an interesting process. The audible components are simple enough to come to recognize. Reproducing them with the aid of mechanical devices is also straightforward. However, truly understanding their language requires us to stand in their presence. Their aura envelops us, providing emotion, connection, purpose. Without it, their language is a pale shadow of itself, limited and clumsy. It would basically be like using a synthesized voice to speak everything, with no ability to project any emotional tone, and no ability to raise your voice or anything, right? That's kind of the gist we're getting. Unfortunately, it seems that we will never be able to share the emissary's aura. We can understand their words, but we can never reproduce them. We will be children born without the gift of speech, forever spectators, never able to fully participate in their exchanges. It will be our curse, yet perhaps in it we may find insight. The vow of silence is an ancient one. The power of speech is a great one, but now is the time to be cautious. So many human leaders have taken their power to communicate, to share thoughts and ideas, and used it for selfish purposes. We must approach the Hydras in humility, listening first and foremost, and only speaking after much thought, if at all. Our purpose is to teach them, yet we must never forget that they are far wiser than we are. Okay, so we've got Hydra diplomacy coming up. But in the meantime, we're going to do the settlement core. And again, we have pulled away from the global research projects. We no longer feel that they're helping us. Adriana Robertson was supposed to be done with this life. With what life, Adriana? You only became a criminal because we told you to make connections that way. Yet, as a polite man with a goatee, sitting across the table from her calmly explains, it's not as simple as that. Adriana Robertson accumulated certain debts and expectations in the underworld, and simply working for the servants now hasn't changed that. Nevertheless, it won't be anything too big. So... meh. I don't like that. Smuggle is 50-50 to get arrested. %, critical success. 20% to get a lot of money. Okay, first, let me, and I can just do it like this. Ukraine, full insurrection at this time. Let me also... Yeah, let's go with something like, well, no, we need to quiet the insurrections. It's after being handled with by humanity first, it's a whole mess of a country. I'm going to increase the welfare and add just a little bit of knowledge. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, let's remove an inconvenient politician. Yeah, we get it. We jacked up the unrest, but its unrest was already a thing, and it's already lost all sense of democracy.
What the doctor means is that he has convinced atoms to emulate a Spartan phalanx. Just as those ancient warriors locked their shields together to protect one another, these atoms combine into unbreakable armor. Colonel Hans Castillo, touring a classified R&D facility in Tierra del Fuego.
I mean, that's a bad description of if you're trying to sell something. Doing atomic manipulation, we're able to build materials at the atomic level. Sure, you could do something that qualifies as descriptively like that. And then you're moving on to quantum computing, Exodus. Okay. We are working internally. Our research development is purely internal at this time.
Reporting in.
Fox Club surveillance. What are we missing? We're missing cash to do the Ursa Capital Group. Okay. I could... How much will this cost? 24... I mean, sure, let's sell these. It's not going to get us enough, but it will get us close to enough. And we'll grab it at first
Standing by for orders.
opportunity. You, go to ground. take your vacation in London.
Going off the
Again,
grid.
I'm fairly certain it doesn't matter where we send them to go to ground. I don't think it makes a difference, but I just want to send them somewhere where it makes sense. We're not sending them into the Humanity First or the Exodus, which are two big opponents at this time. Nijuri... Continue to augment your administration. And yeah, pick up Foxglove actually. I don't know if it's not gonna unlock anything. No, it did. It unlocked Detain. Which is something. Actually, that's probably a good thing. You could then arrest people and execute them by yourself. But you are hidden. Your increased unrest is meh. Sabotaging.
Standing by.
Okay. If we sabotage the project through you...
I'm on your side.
You're actually probably the best case to sabotage a project through. And,
Breaching lab security.
At your service.
if I have you... automate, you're going to protect Lithuania. Actually, let's be real. Well, okay. You may override the council selection during the mission phase. So, honestly, what I want you doing is
I'll make sure they're
inspiring.
on
I
our
just want you
side.
to continually inspire our agents. Maybe I should have you do that too.
I believe they'll stay loyal to our cause.
We didn't continue. Hydra diplomacy fulfills learn to serve. This will be the thing that allows us to... I'm not going
Evading
to
pursuit.
start it right now. I'm going to wait until we finish one of our currently ongoing
They
tasks.
won't know what hit them.
Yeah, let's mess up your mining. And then I
Prepping for
probably
next mission.
want you to go do
The
something
people will come to
else.
our side.
Yeah, I can.
Death to tyrants!
Let's have you try something else. Kenya. Yeah, we're auto-renewing our crackdown there. We are giving up Kenya. Fortunately, we're just sort of giving up the entirety of Africa. Russia's just too much of a threat. Okay. I think I'm gonna have Icub and Adriana stack on Najiri and Rajit and spend a couple of months probably continuing to run that. Axel's going to just keep... You're just trying to destabilize Russia. That's it. That's all we're worried about here. They're just pouring everything they can into their military and their navy so that they can unblockade themselves. but they're not going to catch up to us anytime soon. I'm wondering about using the US military to invade Canada, because it's Exodus controlled. I mean, China's doing what we couldn't in Russia, but to be fair, Mexico doesn't have the same military force Russia does. Still, it's nice of them to put someone else on our doorstep there. We have... I mean, Canada doesn't have any standing military, so it would be the same deal, right? You have 2 military forces here. So that's what we would do. We would send in 1st Cavalry and the 10th Mountain Division up here. I mean, we probably wouldn't even hold... The thing is, we wouldn't even hold on to it. We would immediately crack down, let go, let anyone else move in terms of controlling it. It would just be to squeeze Exodus. We would maybe want the Academy to do it. Or the Initiative. The Initiative haven't really messed with it. They've come at us a couple of times, but not heavily. In any case, if you've enjoyed this Let's Play so far, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to see more. I think between this episode and next, we're going to do a little time skip, find something interesting, something that changes, maybe whenever our 2nd or 3rd military ship gets built. But we're going to do a little time skip here to the next episode. And I'll see you there.